everyone. In last class, I discussed the use of articles a and the. Now, in this class, I am going to give you practice in these three articles. Right? A, N or the. As I told you, A and N, these are indefinite articles and the is a definite article. A is used for the countable nouns. N is also used for countable nouns. N comes before the vowel sounds. Vowel sounds are A, E, I, O, U. Right? And the rest countable nouns, for singular countable noun, A is used. And the is used for the things which are specific, particular. So that is why it is called definite article. Okay, now let's go through some worksheets and we will do the practice of these articles, and you can copy down these worksheets in your notebook. Fill in the blanks suitably with A, N or the. I have come without, so what should come here? And, because the sound in umbrella is sound of A. So A, E, I, O, U, these are 5 sounds. Umbrella, without an umbrella. Next one, have you cleaned what? Windows. So what will come? Have you cleaned the windows? Because these are definite windows, some particular windows. I last met him when? A year ago. A year, because it starts with ya sound. Now, I think an answer is obvious. All of you know it. The earth moves round the sun. Next. Trees are swaying in wind. The trees, plural noun, and that is plural, and that too common noun. The trees are swaying in the wind. Look at hill, how high it is. Look at the hill. Look at the hill, how high it is. This is some particular hill. Now, a crow is cooing. Where is the remote control? This is some particular remote control. Would you like an orange? Mr. Manon is an honest man. Now exercise 2. Helen looked in what? In the cupboard, in the kitchen. Now first let's have the paragraph. Now, let's look at this. So, Helen looked in. Now, cupboard is particular cupboard. This is some fixed cupboard in the house. So, the looked in the cupboard, and kitchen is also fixed. In the kitchen for tablecloth, any tablecloth, any cloth. a tablecloth to put on. Dining table is also definite, the dining table. She found what? A pretty cloth with red spots. This is not particular. She spread. Now it is the cloth, because this cloth is being used second time now. First she found a pretty cloth. She spread the cloth over the table, and then she went to find was what? The knives and forks and spoons to lay on the table, ready for the meal. So all these are definite. Lay an extra place, said her mother, because Simon has invited a friend. Some friend, a friend. Helen put mats round the table and laid each with a knife, a fork and a spoon. So one of each. Then she gave everyone a glass. Shall I put a candle in the middle of the table? She asked. If you can find a nice one, said her mother. So I hope you can understand why we have used a, an or the and where. So now let's go to the next exercise. Everybody came in and sat down at the table. They talked about the things that they had done during the day. Helen had been working on a project at school. Simon had had a piano lesson. Mum had been to the dentist, because this is a particular dentist she goes to. Dad had been at the office all day. The office is also fixed. Simon's friend had a part in the school play, because school play is particular play. The school play, and he had been rehearsing. When they had finished the meal, they turned on the television and watched the news. Then they saw a program about the disappearance of wild animals from the world. Once again, it should be clear to you. This is for your practice. So what you can do, if you want, first you just copy down the questions without the answers, and then try filling the answers and check. Okay, next. Exercise 3. So fill in the blanks with a, an or the where necessary. Put a stroke where no article is required. Here again what you can do, you can just write your exercise and try to fill it yourself, and then you can write the answers later on. Betty is married to an American living in Singapore. Okay, because Singapore is a place, here you don't have to write the. Which is the longest river in the world? Next, who is going to prepare? Yes, the food for the party tonight. We had fried rice for lunch yesterday. Mr. Foster is going to Paris on Monday. Next, children walk to school. Children walk to the school. Next, handphone that was stolen was, this is some particular handphone. So the handphone that was stolen was an expensive one. Mary managed to finish the work in an hour. Umbrella is very useful on rainy day. An umbrella is very useful on a rainy day. Alright? Next. Pity workers who work under. So, pity the workers who work under the hot sun. Next. Statue of Liberty is in. The Statue of Liberty is in America. Next one. Pacific Ocean is. Now, the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world. Alright? I helped whom? Beggar yesterday. So, I helped a beggar yesterday. The beggar was old and sickly. This a should be small. Next, many people in Africa are suffering from tuberculosis. Nothing will come. Next, elephant escaped from zoo yesterday. An elephant escaped from the zoo yesterday. Next, Alex has a computer. That's again small. The computer is very useful to him. Next, sun is setting. So, what will come? The sun is setting. What a beautiful sight. Who is the girl waiting at the bus stop? Where are the boys? They are playing soccer in the field. Last, the salesman who sold me the watch was not an honest person. The salesman who sold me the watch was not an honest